Sunday evening again. You're parked on the couch, tracing tomorrow's appointments on your phone, and that familiar hollow feeling returns. You've built a life of hustle and earned accolades, raises, even envy from friends. But beneath it all, a simple question tugs at your heart. Why? Why this career? Why this routine? Why this endless chase? In a world that prizes productivity above all, the search for meaning can feel like a luxury. Yet across the Pacific, on the lush island of Okinawa, people routinely live past 100, not just in body, but in spirit. Their secret? A guiding principle called Ikigai, a reason to live, woven through every sunrise and every meal. Today, we'll uncover how Ikigai can help you replace that Sunday night dread with genuine purpose, turning each ordinary moment into a thread in a rich tapestry of meaning. Ikigai combines Iki, life, and Gai, value, worth. It's more than a trendy self-help buzzword. It's an insight into how sustainable fulfillment arises when four elements align: your passions, your strengths, genuine needs, and lasting livelihood. Many Western find your passion mantras focus narrowly on enjoyment, leaving you burnt out when excitement fades. Ikigai insists you balance joy with competence, purpose with practicality. Imagine waking each day invigorated by work that draws on your best skills, serves a real purpose in your community, and sustains you financially. That intersection is not an elusive peak, but a living, evolving space you can tend daily. As we explore each dimension, begin to notice where these currents may already swirl beneath your everyday experiences. To see Ikigai in its natural habitat, picture Okinawa, an archipelago where centenarians are as commonplace as morning mist. Blue Zone researchers spotlight community bonds, plant-based diets, and low-stress lifestyles. But above all, it's purpose that keeps Okinawans vital. They rise at dawn, not to grow old gracefully, but to grow joyfully, forging Okinawan pottery, practicing karate forms, or organizing neighborhood festivals that celebrate life's simple pleasures. These rituals echo Zen Buddhism's reverence for the present moment, the mindful tea ceremony, the dedicated brushstroke in calligraphy. After World War II's devastation, Japan's ethos of Kaizen, continuous incremental improvement, seeped into every craft. Rather than one monumental breakthrough, purpose emerges from hundreds of small, consistent choices: tending bonsai, teaching grandchildren to swim, or volunteering at the local market. Through these practices, Ikigai becomes not just a concept, but a lived habit that sustains individuals, families, and entire communities for generations. Let's unfold those four circles into vibrant, interwoven threads. 1. What you love. Recall moments when time feels elastic, perhaps losing yourself in writing late into night, composing music, dancing in the rain, or explaining a complex idea until it clicks. These sparks of intrinsic joy are Ikigai's flame. 2. What you're good at. Your natural talents and honed skills, problem solving, empathic listening, creative design, or technical mastery. Ground your joy in competence, making your contributions credible and your growth sustainable. 3. What the world needs. Service prevents Ikigai from becoming narcissistic. Perhaps local seniors need companionship, remote villages need clean water, or the world needs honest storytelling that bridges divides. Align your gifts to genuine needs. 4. What you can be paid for. Economic reality cannot be ignored. Whether through formal employment, freelance projects, or community-supported work, you must find a path that sustains you without sacrificing meaning. When all four circles fuse, you enter a flow state where effort feels effortless, and each obstacle becomes an invitation rather than a roadblock. This dynamic overlap is Ikigai, not a static Venn diagram, but a living, breathing ecosystem of purpose. To bring these ideas to life, let's meet two people who discovered their Ikigai in very different stages of life. Maya, the solar panel engineer. Maya spent her 20s at a major electronics firm designing mass-market gadgets. They paid well, but left her spirit dry. She loved nature and excelled at optimization, but hadn't seen how to merge those passions until she volunteered at a weekend clean energy hackathon. There, under a tin roof with dusty circuit boards, Maya sketch-tested a new panel layout to maximize light capture in overcast conditions. She felt time stretch, her heart race, her mind hum. Back at her day job, she began clandestine evening prototypes. Within a year, she moved to a solar tech startup, earning less initially, but waking every morning electrified by her work. Today, her designs light remote schools, and promotions followed as her passion translated into performance. Kenji, the retired accountant mentor. Kenji retired from a 4-decade career in accounting with a respectable pension, but a bruised sense of self. He missed the rhythm of deadlines, the camaraderie of colleagues, and the satisfaction of solving puzzles. One afternoon, he overheard a grandson lament college debt and academic confusion. Kenji offered to host weekend finance workshops for students at the local community center. His pension covered his own costs. The students paid nothing but paid it forward through volunteer hours. Kenji's blood pressure dropped, his social circle widened, and each Saturday dawn now brings excitement rather than dread. At 90, he teaches crocheting at women's shelters, an elder whose Ikigai bridges generations, skills, and needs with effortless joy. How do you know when Ikigai has drifted from your life? 3 silent alarms often emerge. Perpetual fatigue. You sleep 8 hours yet drag through mornings as though your body rebels against your routine. Mindless escapism. Even your downtime blurs into marathons of shows, mind-numbing scrolls, or impulse buys that soothe temporarily but hollow you out. Envy and resentment. Peers launching side projects, embracing community roles, or crafting art ignite a mix of longing and frustration within you. These signals are not moral failures, but navigational cues. Your Ikigai circles have grown misaligned. Instead of ignoring them, treat them as invitations, a chance to pause, reflect, and gently recalibrate your purpose. Begin a joy journal. For 1 week, carry a small notebook or open a phone note. Each time you feel an unexpected warmth, completing a concise email, solving a graph theory problem, comforting a friend, briefly record the activity, setting, and emotional response. At week's end, you'll see clusters of joy that point to your loves. Next, launch a strength reflection. Reach out to 3 trusted friends, family members, or colleagues. Ask, when have you seen me at my best? Their anecdotes often unearth talents you take for granted. Compile a list of those strengths. Lastly, conduct an energy audit. Map out your daily tasks into energizing and draining. Notice which responsibilities spark vigor and which sap your spirit. Overlay your joy clusters, strength notes, and energy map to illuminate the first 2 circles of Ikigai, passion and competence. With fresh insight into what enlivens and empowers you, pivot toward genuine needs in your community or industry. Perhaps local schools lack science mentors, small businesses need digital marketing, or community gardens need design improvements. Then prototype your solution in a low-risk way. Volunteer 1 evening, draft a pilot plan, or host a free workshop. After each experiment, reflect. Did I feel energized? Did it genuinely help someone? These feedback loops guide you, preventing premature commitments while building confidence and refining your Ikigai alignment. Embrace Kaizen, continuous small improvements, rather than betting life savings on a single leap. Over time, these micro-experiments converge into a resilient, living practice of purposeful action. Pursuing Ikigai often bumps against real fears, Financial anxiety. Counter by building a bridge rather than leaping. Allocate fixed weekly hours to prototypes while keeping your core income secure. Gradually shift the balance as confidence and compensation grow. Family expectations. Use your four-circle map as a communication tool. Present it visually to key supporters, demonstrating how balanced alignment benefits your emotional health, relationships, and long-term stability. Analysis paralysis. If research stalls you, impose a 48-hour rule. Gather essential info, pick one micro step, email a mentor, draft a plan, test a small idea, and act. Movement clarifies direction more often than endless planning. These strategies help you navigate fear with pragmatic courage, keeping your momentum toward Ikigai. Ikigai isn't a finish line. It's a daily companion. Each morning, before distractions intrude, pause for a simple intention. Today, I honor my Ikigai by, and name one priority: writing, mentoring, designing. Tackle that task first, even if for just 20 focused minutes. Once a week, revisit your four circles. Rate each from 1 to 10, then choose a small tweak for the lowest scoring area. Adopt the 1% improvement principle. Tiny, consistent gains that compound dramatically over time. Remember, as you grow, your Ikigai will evolve. New passions emerge, skills refine, world needs shift. So remain curious, flexible, and committed to daily cultivation. Ikigai extends beyond careers. It infuses relationships, hobbies, and personal growth. Consider your friendships. Do you connect in ways that bring mutual joy, leverage each other's strengths, meet emotional needs, and enrich your lives sustainably? Maybe your friendship circle needs a weekly book club, hike, or creative jam session. Activities that align with your shared Ikigai. At home, Ikigai might show up in family traditions, cooking ancestral recipes, gardening, or storytelling. In wellness, it might guide you to exercise forms you love, and that play to your strength and health needs. By applying Ikigai broadly, you weave purpose through every thread of your life. Ikigai isn't hidden treasure. It's a garden you cultivate through mindful choices, steady care, and joyful presence. When passion, skill, service, and sustainability converge, each morning hums with anticipation, and evenings close with quiet satisfaction. So tonight, choose one micro-experiment, launch your joy journal, ask for candid feedback, or plan a volunteer session aligned with your interests. Take that first step, no matter how small, and notice how it lights the path forward. Over time, you'll discover that the spark within, once nurtured, can guide you through every twist and turn, transforming mere existence into a vibrant tapestry of meaning. Thank you for joining me on this journey.